everyone, welcome back to Raw Sports Talk, and this is going to be an NFL edition, and in this NFL edition we are talking picks against the spread. So finally today, Las Vegas casinos have put out the full ticket for all of the games that are going to be played next week. So let's kick it off with the Thursday night game. Thursday night, the Cincinnati Bengals play the Cleveland Browns in Cleveland, and the Browns are a 5.5 point favorite. I'm going to take the Cincinnati Bengals in this one. I have no faith in the Cleveland Browns this year, and I don't think they should be favored over anybody. So let's just move along now to the next game. The very next game is the Los Angeles Rams versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, this is surprising because when I was looking at some of the other lines before, it had the Eagles being 4-point favorites. But I suppose after the embarrassment of a 27-point second half for the Redskins, they didn't think the Eagles should be the favorite. So now this game is pick'em. So I'm going to take the Rams pick'em because they should easily beat the Philadelphia Eagles because the offensive line for the Eagles is absolute trash. The Carolina Panthers at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is going to be a bit of an overreaction for a lot of people, but I'm going to take the Carolina Panthers. In this game, they are plus 8.5. The Buccaneers don't have that experience yet and that camaraderie. I think that it comes later on in the season, but for right now, 8.5 points is a bit much. So I'm going to take the Panthers plus 8.5. Now we have the Broncos and Steelers, and neither one of these teams have played yet, but they have the Steelers 6-point favorites at home. We shall see what the Broncos defense does tonight, and the same thing goes for the Steelers, but I will take the Steelers. I have a little bit more faith in Ben Roethlisberger than I do Drew Lock, so I'll lay the 6 with the Steelers. Now we have the Atlanta Falcons at the Dallas Cowboys, and the Dallas Cowboys are 5-point favorites over the Atlanta Falcons. Give me the Falcons plus 5. They can score points. Todd Gurley was doing well last week, and the Cowboys have just proved that they are the Cowboys and can't do things right, especially on fourth down. The next game on the docket will be the San Francisco 49ers at the New York Jets. And the Jets looked like an absolute dumpster fire. Exactly what the Buffalo Bills did to the New York Jets is exactly what I expect the more talented San Francisco 49ers to do. So I'll lay the 7 with the 49ers. Next, we've got the Buffalo Bills at the Miami Dolphins. And the Buffalo Bills are 5.5 point favorites over the Miami Dolphins. The Dolphins are bad, and we saw what happened last week with Cam Newton and basically a brand new offense. So an offense that's already been together should easily handle the Miami Dolphins. So give me Buffalo minus 5.5. Here's another kind of surprising game. We have the Indianapolis Colts hosting the Minnesota Vikings. And the Indianapolis Colts are actually 3-point favorites. And I think this is one of those games where the casinos are trying to get more money bet on the Colts. So they make it appealing, making the minus 3 even money. Even with that, I'm still taking the Vikings, especially since Marlon Mack tore his Achilles and he's going to be done for the season. Next, we have the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. They're playing in Green Bay, and the Packers are 6-point favorites. Give me the Packers minus 6 because the Lions always find a way to do what they do best, and that's choke away a win. The New York Giants play the Chicago Bears. This game is played in Chicago, and the Bears are actually 5-point favorites. Now, Mitch Trubisky, although he had that one great game last week, does not deserve to be 5-point favorites over anyone, so give me the Giants plus 5. The Jacksonville Jaguars travel to Tennessee to play the Tennessee Titans, and the Tennessee Titans are 10.5 point favorites. Now, I said this in my last episode, that the Jaguars always seem to be that team for me, that even when they're underdogs, they cover. So give me the Jacksonville Jaguars plus 10.5. Next game on the list, we have got the Arizona Cardinals hosting the Washington Football Team, and the Arizona Cardinals are 7-point favorites. Now, this is kind of tempting for me to take the Washington Football Team. I just think a more mobile quarterback in Kyler Murray will do just enough to beat the Washington Football Team, so I'll take the Cardinals minus 7. Next, we have the Houston Texans hosting the Baltimore Ravens. And the Baltimore Ravens are 7-point favorites. And it's going to be rough the first few weeks for the Houston Texans, and my money is going to be on the Baltimore Ravens -7. The Kansas City Chiefs travel to LA to play the Chargers, and the Kansas City Chiefs are 8.5-point favorites. Now, I know that a lot of people are going to give the Chargers respect after what they did, but this is the Kansas City Chiefs we're talking about. Give me the Chiefs -8.5 all day. We have the New England Patriots and Cam Newton traveling to Seattle to play the Seattle Seahawks. And the Seahawks are -4. This is one of those games where it's tempting just to take the points. But Russell Wilson under a touchdown at home. Give me Russell Wilson and the Seahawks -4. Last game, Monday night. The New Orleans Saints travel out here to Las Vegas to play the Raiders, and the Saints are 5.5-point favorites, and this is another one of my points. Drew Brees under a touchdown. I'm taking Drew Brees, and I'm going to take the New Orleans Saints -5.5. Let me know what you guys think of my picks in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram at Raw Sports Talk. Follow me on Twitter at Raw Sports Talk 1. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. I'm out.
Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw.